Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
What was your
Sorry if my
experience?
kid's running.
Oh, no worries. Like everybody, right?
Yeah. My experience was I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very helpful. This is going to sound absolutely insane, but I chased after getting my CSCS just for information on how to strength train my swimmers,
Mm.
and I still left kind of empty. Like, I still don't know what to do. Like, great, I have all of this. What do I do with it? So I really, really enjoyed this program on how to actually apply it to the swim world specifically, because that's exactly what I was looking for. And I found that I was doing a lot of things wrong, and it was very helpful.
So, Sarah, is your background more in swim coaching or strength and conditioning?
Swim coaching for
Okay.
sure.
So, as a swim coach, awesome. Kudos to you for going out and trying to get your CSCS. I hear a lot of coaches do that. What was the difference in how that's a lot of work to go through that too and learn all that and get the exam. And can you just describe for me the difference a little bit more of where sounds like you were feeling empty a little bit more with the CSCS and what you found that you liked going through the surge strength trial and certification?
Right. So the application of the cycles, now the word is escaping me, but the
The
kind of the
phases?
periodization of the phases, right?
Yeah.
And so applying that to swim, because they touched on it with CSCS, but I still was like, I don't know how this relates to the swim pool. And then we are very limited on equipment. So just making that connection on what we really absolutely need to have, which we're in the process of making that change, even though with all the COVID going on, we're still having to make some modifications, but definitely the changing the hinge and the pull ratios, because that was a huge factor when we don't have a whole lot of equipment. And I was really focusing on how do we make the kid or mimic everything in the water. And that was exactly not exactly, but we really shouldn't be doing that very much. So really making that change to balancing all of our athletes out and starting with the basics and not giving up, because sometimes I think things look terrible and I bail, and I shouldn't do that.
What did you learn with that in particular? Because I think you're not alone with that, with coaches.
Especially with the hinge motions,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of the kids, no matter what, I'm dealing with all the age groups right now. I would just think that, oh my gosh, this looks so bad. I can't get them to do it right. I need to just stop and do something that they can do correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And that was wrong, because it was just going back to the regular squat movement, which was not a good idea. And I just made that switch to, I'm not going to give up, even though this looks awful. We're just going to keep doing it. And one day it's just going to click. So we're not quite there yet, but we're still doing it. So
awesome. What would you tell other coaches out there that are hearing about the certification for the first time, or maybe they've been thinking about it? What would you tell them, or why would you encourage them to go and follow your footsteps?
I would encourage every swim coach who is trying to implement a dryland program to do this, because I felt like it gave you along every step of the way, it gave you how to apply it directly to swimmers. And I think that in my research is lacking the direct application to swimming. And like the CSCS, I was like, great, I can get a football player to squat this much and all this sort of stuff, but that's not helpful in the pool. So this was the first time I've ever actually looked at something and said, this is directly related to my sport and I need to do this. So that would be why I would encourage it.
Sarah, thanks so much for hopping on and telling us about your experience.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
Let us know how your swimmers do with the hinge too. I'll be checking in on you.
Will do.